Gnabry, Kingsley Coman, and then 3.5 trying to deal with Lewandowski.
Sabitzer! And Neuer needed all his time to keep that out. Marcel Sabitzer with an absolute rocket. Take a look. Nico Schultz finally parting with it. They have options in there. Salah, one of them. Neuer keeping it out and scrapes away, but the referee gets involved. Well, Neuer had it looked long. Neuer is going to have enough to go out and play. Neuer.
He's back and fit for the World Cup.
No problems. All under control.
Fleck from him. Muller's ball's going to be intercepted though. It's dropped for Sesko. That's a brilliant run. Needs a finish. Needs a brilliant save from Manuel Neuer to keep it at 1-0 Bayern. Oh, they missed him while he was away. Now, what can Kane do? Good challenge. Played the ball.
Lescano here. And now, Matthew Leckie gets away. Leckie there. With him, he's got Hartmann. Leckie! Oh, Manuel Neuer! Outstanding save.
Oh, very cute from Manuel Neuer.
Rich, all rather tight. Kramrich now for Horvath. Nordtveit! Oh, what a save that is by Manuel Neuer. He just hates to concede goals, and this among his very best saves of this. Huntelaar here, away from Xabi Alonso. Huntelaar takes on the shot and hits the crossbar with a mighty drive. How unlucky was Schalke?
Lifts that one to Sargent. Oh, world-class stop from Manuel Neuer. And again. That was great goalkeeping. Only Manuel Neuer keeping Bremen at bay. And really, Patrick, it should be 1-0 to the visitors there, were it not for Neuer.
Very cheeky from Manuel Neuer.
Opportunity, Hoffman. It's a good block from Alaba. Can't help feeling that Bensebaini might have been better placed as Manuel Neuer sends the heart rate of everybody to do with Bayern spiking for just a moment. And here is Sané, who scored a fabulous goal against Mainz.
Sturger. Kvartek, Sturger arriving on the overlap. He curls one! Vital fingertips from Manuel Neuer. The deflection made it dangerous. Neuer tips it over the bar. That would have been that for Bochum.
Give me more. Just give me more of this. Oh man, I can't believe this. This is
why he's in the starting 11 today for Schalke.
And Weiner's cross was well dealt with. Latzer trying to keep it alive and pushed onto the post by Neuer. Danny Latzer nearly made it 2-0.
Oh, I can't breathe, Kevin, sorry, because was it a header from 16 or 18 yards? Unbelievable. Oh, to go 2-0.
He's just trying to help it back.
Clemens won't get that in front of Rafinha. As usual, that ball back to Manuel Neuer. Duplantis screams by. Neuer's got enough talent to keep the ball away from him.
This to give Augsburg a fighting chance again. Sven Mikkel, Neuer makes the save. And Neuer, who gave away the penalty, says, "Oh no, you don't," and keeps it out.
Oh, Bas Dost lost. Oh, he should have buried it. He should have carried on. Because somehow Manuel Neuer cleared it off his line.
Kagawa again. Oh, what a save by Neuer. World class for Lewandowski, and Neuer there again. What drama. 5 minutes played, and already the two sides have shown quite clearly what their intentions are.
Like Santos Borre, 1 goal so far. In here by Kostic. Set piece, rather wasted here by Frankfurt. Oh, Neuer's throw here for Leroy Sané, over half the length of the field. And Sané wins a free kick too, the combination there of Hauge.
And trying to stretch Bayern. Bartels, oh, that's tempting! Sargent, fantastic save, Manuel Neuer. They still haven't cleared it. Sargent's there on the edge of the box, and that one's not going to help anyone, but what a save. And you can see what Jerome Boateng thought of that. So, might we be seeing some of this in the Champions League final. Lewandowski against Neuer. Neuer stops it! And Lewandowski puts his hands on his head because that was the opportunity.
Making a lot of people happy on the Bayern side.
Grifo, great save, Manuel Neuer. Big, strong hand, and Freiburg on the board today because of Neuer's excellence in goal for Bayern.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a great...
Foot high from Dante. Boateng. Back to Neuer. Neuer shows he too can play the exciting ball.
Hoffenheim could drop to 8th. Neatly done, and the drive was brilliantly kept out. Did Neuer get a touch? I fancy he did. I fancy it was a brilliant save, actually, to deny Kramaric.
Drops here for Kainz. And Kainz finds onto Modeste, who's in, and Manuel Neuer spreads himself and makes a terrific save.
Absolutely world class from Neuer again. What a save again.
Neuer isn't shy when it comes to the ball at his feet. Happy to take on Aubameyang there.
Albanel's crosses, oh, and a great header comes back off the bar. And here's Erdinch, who's yet to score for Hanover. Well, the first major scare here for Manuel Neuer. From the spot for Union, if anyone can. Anderson normally can, but he can't. Neuer makes the save. It stays 2-0.
Yeah, brilliant save from Neuer. Absolutely brilliant. That's when you need your goalkeeper to step up. That's a game changer, that is. Brilliant save, really good penalty. And he just waits. He waits the whole time.
It's easy to forget that Alexander Pavlovic is just 20. Doesn't play like he's 20.
No.
And that's what makes him dangerous.
So Tsunali with the ball in. Driven back in! If Neuer got a touch to that, which I think he did, it's a magnificent save because Fabian Frey struck that so sweetly.
And very difficult to see for the goalkeeper. You can see now lots of bodies in front of him.
They might be capable of finding one. Weghorst, now Bienek. Great save, Manuel Neuer. World #1 goalkeeper in many eyes. Stops Wolfsburg.
We talk about Messi and Ronaldo being the best players in the world, but this man is the best goalkeeper in the world and has been for a long period of time. What an absolutely
Now, Leiner wasn't picked up. Stefan Leiner trying to fit it in, and Neuer really had work to do. It was devilishly difficult as it was played in there by Leiner.
Yeah, I don't think Stefan Leiner...
Of course, they were so well beat at the Bayer Arena by Leverkusen.
3-0. This could be something, but no.
A huge divot on the pitch that almost caused chaos for Bayern at the back.
It was not Joshua Kimmich's mistake, but you see...
Ball to Kramaric. Well, he dug the cross out here. And the header towards Maximilian Bayer.
What a save.
Manuel Neuer doing Manuel Neuer things on his 500th Bayern appearance. What a save this is.
Get his name on the score sheet today. At the moment, things looking very one way. Good header from Neuer. Controlled it beautifully.
Competitive game.
I mean, but it speaks volumes to the trust that Vincent Kompany has in him to put him on the pitch in such an important
Space, and you're not structures in the centrum.
And difficult one to hit, but well, Neuer having to make the save to deny Gosens.
Hollerbach. Clipped it in well, and it's bouncing around, and Manuel Neuer called into action for the first time this afternoon by Jordan. It fell to him fortuitously, and he nearly took full advantage.
Yeah, Bayern almost got punished there. Slot.
Oh, he's far too casual against the world champion goalkeeper. His first shot on goal. Up and over. Oh, that's a good one. And now Haaland can get another goal if he works real hard. Brilliant save. Manuel Neuer's big right hand stopping that one from going any further. But Dortmund are trusting themselves to go forward now. They know they can do it. That could have been 4-2.
He only got into the side because Lucas Barrios came back from the South America Championships in the summer, the European summer.
And Hauger chasing here. The flag has stayed down for now, met by Manuel Neuer. And play where done, there was a flag, but play can carry on, says the referee. Mitchell Weiser. Nick Woltemada's back heel, back on for Weiser. Great block. Oh, Neuer, what a reaction save. When he turns 38 in March, you'd not know it. Neuer at his very best here to deny Weiser.
To be attacked away by Kimmich, not very far. Stiller's effort blocks. Still the danger hasn't passed, and that is palmed away by Neuer. Really fizzing drive from Führig, and a good spell for Stuttgart here.
Wow, and they do this very good in the first 10 minutes, Stuttgart, that they win.
Victory of the campaign for Augsburg. Now has a chance to get them back in the game, and it's saved by Neuer. Well, a soft penalty, you said, Stefan. Yeah. And the kick itself.
Brought out of danger. Great timing there from Josh Sargent. Chance to be a hero. First touch is heavy. Needs to bury it. Great stop from Manuel Neuer. Those strong hands of Neuer's. What a stop again. He made a brilliant stop in the first 5 minutes, and he's making another brilliant stop here in the last.
Yeah, but
they have had a phenomenal season. What a side. Whoa! That was close. And somehow Brouwers manages to hook it past the far post.
But they do have their two primary assisters on the bench, don't they? In Grifo and Günther, certainly from set pieces as well.
Joscha Wagnermann, who was brought into the lineup to replace Leonidas Stergiou, who is out with a heel injury. He did try and train this week, but ended up having to stop the session. Josip Stanisic. Dortmund on the front foot early with Wolf going for goal! And Manuel Neuer having to intervene. And Marius Wolf, who's only been on the field a matter of seconds, nearly made a difference already.
yeah, why not have...
That's one way of motivating a player. Here's Undaf. Teasing delivery, and Neuer was really struggling with that. We're getting all the party pieces from Chris Führig in this second half. Just messing with Neuer's mind here.
Top in the scoreboard stakes. 2-1 cushion here over Werder Bremen. Neuer pressured here by Kruse. For all their shots, not that many on target for Bayern.
Right, you look at them, they're 5 points from...
In by Chandler. And might be a chance here. Silva trying to make something happen. Brilliant save from Neuer. Gacinovic with a big chance to make it 4-3, and the man they call the wall stands strong.
The club is Der Classic, not a bad way to start. Robin Berkey has a thigh problem. Now the ball won by Marco Reus. Reus in on goal, and Neuer makes the save. What a chance here for the home team as Reus broke away, and Manuel Neuer, who's had his critics this season, does well.
Well, finally made a save here, but it's a long way for Marco Reus to run to the keeper. I think he ran out of steam a little bit. Shot was just too weak to beat Manuel Neuer.
First big chance of the...